Hey guys, it's Shannon.
And Paul.
And we're back today by the fireplace.
By the fire.
So, I guess this is going to be like fireside chat or something. What do you think?
Yeah, it'd be something like that.
But we can't do this in the summertime because it gets hot. And I saw a couple comments, you're like, why don't you just turn the fireplace off if it's hot? Well, we could have done that, but it's so pretty.
It is pretty.
So we suffered.
And it's homey.
We suffered for you guys.
Hanging with our homies.
That's right. It could be the hanging with our homies segment.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be kind of sort of a Q&A, but not really because we didn't necessarily get a lot of questions. But as I was reading through comments from just some of our most recent videos, especially the 2018 wrap-up, I was just jotting down notes. I have notes. So I was jotting down notes of just things you guys said or questions you had or whatever. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments of this video, and then maybe
In the
they'll
comments.
be on another fireside chat hanging with the homies.
Another fireside chat.
Why are you pointing that way? The fire's this way.
I don't know. The chat will be that direction.
The chat's that way. All right, so Paul doesn't really know what we're going to talk about. He's kind of
No clue.
in the dark. So I think that the number one thing we need to start with
I'm looking at your notes.
is this. Stop looking at my notes. He's cheating. Okay, the number one thing was we did the video that was the 2018 wrap-up and looking forward to 2019. So in our 2018 wrap-up, we kind of hit some of the high points of our year and talked about that. And I thought we did a pretty good job, like, coming up with things. And then the comments came in, and I'm like, oh. That could be the thumbnail. How did we forget, Paul? We forgot one of the biggest highlights of 2018 for us.
Because we're getting older. Our memory's gone. That's how.
In February...
I knew what this one was.
Yeah, in February, I told them about the comment. In February of 2018, we hit 1 million subscribers on PSToyReviews.
Woo!
Yeah, so that was really exciting for us to hit 1 million. But it was especially exciting for us because it happened while we were at Toy Fair in New York. So that was just really cool.
That was really cool.
We
Can you tell the funny story?
Yeah. I'll say something and then you can tell us the story.
Okay.
So we actually saved a lot of money thanks to you guys. He can tell the funny story. Hopefully you remember.
I don't know why we saved a lot of money.
He forgot.
Okay, so I'll tell the funny story and then Shannon can say why we saved a lot of money. So we were in our hotel room and there's an app. I don't know what it is because I'm the technological dunce in the
Social
family.
Blade.
Social Blade, okay. So in real time, it will tell you like how many subscribers you have.
So we had it up.
We had it
we're
like
watching.
up to the second, like, and it'll tell you by like, you know.
It says you gained subscribers, you lost, you gained, and it shows you.
so all day long we were watching because we felt like we were going to hit it, and it got to be about 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and we were getting really close. So we were in the hotel room. We're like, okay, we don't want to miss it, so we're just going to watch it. So for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, you're forgetting the beginning part of the story.
Okay, well.
Were you about to get to where we hit 1 million?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that he missed the beginning of the story.
Do you need to tell me?
So the beginning of that
story
I
forgot.
is all day long we had been watching, and we knew we were getting closer, but Toy Fair was done for that day.
Right.
And we went to go get dinner. Now, is it ringing any bells?
Caroline's. We got dinner at
No. He is old, you guys.
What? I don't know. Love you too.
We were at Hard Rock Cafe. We went to go have dinner at Hard Rock. And we were sitting in the bar area. Oh my gosh. We were sitting in the bar area of Hard Rock because they were mobbed. And it was going to be like an hour and a half or 2 hours for a table. But they're you could sit at one of the little like 2 top high tables in the bar. So we were like tucked away in this little corner of the bar at this little high top. And I had the app up.
Yeah, in Hard Rock it's really bad cell reception.
Yeah, but we're watching, we're like, oh, it's going to hit 1 million. So Paul says, while we're here having dinner, if it hits 1 million, I'm telling the bartender we're buying a round of drinks for everybody in the bar.
Oh, yeah, I had totally forgotten about that.
I can't believe he forgot that. That was the funny part.
Yeah, I totally forgot
and
that.
I was like, okay, we'll do that. And we had a long dinner, but thanks to you guys, it did not hit 1 million while we were in Hard Rock.
No,
which saved us a lot of money because I looked at the drink menu at Hard Rock and they're quite pricey, and there were a lot of people
proud of their drinks.
There were a lot of people in there, so
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Okay,
then
so
after dinner we went back to the hotel room and now
okay. See, when I said tell a funny story, I was thinking, okay. So so for me at least, the funny story that I remember is, we're up in the hotel room and we're watching Social Blade, and it's like we are right there. We're like 3 subscribers away. 999,997, 998, 997, 996, and it's like we're going the wrong. 999.
It went up to 999 and then it dropped a few because I think people wanted to be like the 1,000th subscriber or something. 999, 997. We're like, it was so close to the
and then it hit 1 million, we're like, yes, and then it went back down.
I know, it did.
So it was like 1 million, yes, and we're like high five, and then
And as soon as it hit 1 million, a bunch of texts started coming into my phone from some of our friends because they had been watching too, and it was like, oh, we lost it. Oh, we're back. So it took about like 30 seconds or so, which felt like
stabilize.
an hour.
It did. Yeah, it was a roller coaster. It was a total roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah.
Because after we got to the million, within 30 or 40 seconds, it went from like 1,020,000.
Yeah.
So I think it's what you said. Like a lot of people were right there, wanted to be like the 1 million.
And unfortunately, we don't know who the 1,000,000th subscriber
I wish we did.
because YouTube just doesn't tell you who. It would have been really cool if we had known that.
I would buy you a drink at the Hard Rock Cafe.
If you were 21 or older. I was going to say 18 or older. Yeah. I'm breaking laws.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, that was really cool for us. That was exciting. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that was for one of our other channels. Maybe we'll get this channel to 1 million one day.
That would be cool.
I'd be happy to get...
and then we'll have funny stories that I can't remember on this channel.
I mean, we're happy with every single subscriber we have. Yeah. But it's kind of fun to get the little plaques from YouTube as well.
Yep.
So... Anyway, that was our funny story. And it was really nice because the next day at Toy Fair, like everybody else must have been watching too because we didn't say anything to people. And so many of the vendors and other YouTubers there and stuff just were congratulating us on hitting 1 million.
It was really, really awesome.
Yeah, it was great. We had a great time. So thank you to every single person that subscribed on that channel and this channel. We appreciate it.
We sure do.
Okay, that was a long story. I thought this was going to be a short video, but
there are no short videos.
Apparently, we just way too long.
Yep, no short stories.
Hopefully you guys like a lot of yapping.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else you got?
Next up, I'm going to say one word. Say the first thing that comes to your mind. Lasagna.
Carmine's.
I figured you might say Garfield. So we're going to New York in less than a month for Toy Fair again this year, and we're going to Carmine's. You know, if you watched that last video, Paul talked about Carmine's. He's just like on the Carmine's kick.
I'm in the mode. I'm in the Carmine's mode.
So maybe we can film if we get lasagna. We've never gotten lasagna at Carmine's.
So I don't think we've ever filmed inside of Carmine's because number one, in New York, you sit like with your neighbor, like you're like right this,
and you don't even know the person. It's like, hey, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you? I'm with her.
It's a lot of fun. We make friends.
It is. We make friends. Yeah, which is fun for me, but it's just incredibly loud.
Yeah, but maybe we can do like just a voiceover or something. But okay, so lasagna. I'm bringing this up because there were a couple
Lasagna.
There were a couple comments left about this. People feel like you owe them a lasagna cooking because you had said before when we were filming before our break, you said that you would film lasagna and the people demand lasagna.
I'm in debt a lasagna.
I answered some of the comments and I'm like, maybe I can talk Paul into it because lasagna sounds good. I can eat lasagna. So thank you guys.
All right.
So will you make lasagna even though you're not doing Paul in the kitchen and all that? What if I film you? Will you film a lasagna?
Yeah, we'll figure something out with that.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
He's going to figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. I'll get you guys the lasagna. I feel like I'm in debt of lasagna. I'm going to call Dave Ramsey. Dave, I need your help. I took out a loan on a lasagna.
I don't think Dave deals with lasagna.
I think he would.
By the way, if you need financial advice or help getting out of debt or anything like that, Dave Ramsey, totally the way to go.
Dave, sponsor us.
No, Dave didn't sponsor us.
No, Dave did. I'm saying Dave, sponsor us.
Please, no. We love Dave Ramsey in this house. We've all, incling our boys, we've all taken his class. No, yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they did the high school
one. They took the high school class.
You might hear Simon. He's our basement door's right over there, and he's got his little nose.
It's over there, next to the comments.
Yeah, next to the comments and the fire and everything else. You pointed that way.
Oh yeah, that's right. Next to the next video.
He's sweating already.
I am. It's getting hot.
Here, look. I have the remote control for the ceiling fan.
That's crazy to me. I'm used to seeing a little string.
I know, but we have a remote control. It's fancy over here, I tell you. Okay, we need to move along.
Let's go.
Okay, next thing we're going to talk about the dining room table. This was another thing that people had asked about. That fan is going fast. Several of you had asked if we had ever finally received our dining room, our formal dining room table from Pottery Barn. That we had ordered it, you know, just quick catch up for those of you that didn't know. We had ordered it. It was supposed to be here. Oh gosh, I forget when now. It was like August or something originally, yeah. And then they pushed it back to September, and then October, and then November, and then December, and it came back to like October, and then went to November.
It was a roller coaster of emotions.
I love our Pottery Barn furniture. Mm-hmm. Very happy with the furniture, but getting of the furniture, you need to have patience.
Yeah, the logistics.
Which I'm not good at patience, and it was, yeah, it was, anyway. We were really hoping we'd get it before Thanksgiving, and yes, we did get it before Thanksgiving.
Yep, worked great.
It worked out, so I'm actually going to cut the video right here and show you a little footage of that table for those of you that wanted to see it, so enjoy the table. Okay, so here is the dining room table, actually the whole dining room. So this is the table that Paul picked out, and I hope this camera doesn't shake too much. It does not do the best at like walking around and filming, so I'll try to hold it as steady as I can. But that is the table. So that is the Pottery Barn Banks table. This is the large table, and I believe the color is espresso. And we have it with both leaves extended. So you can see at this end of the table, and then at that end of the table are leaves. And we do that just because we wanted to have 8 chairs here. So when we have friends or family over, we have a lot of room for seating, and yeah, we just figured we'd leave the leaves in all the time because then the chairs have a place to kind of sit with the table. But that's a table. We love it. It's really nice. We enjoyed sitting in here and having Thanksgiving with family and friends. And then I guess I'll just show you the other stuff too. So this rug came from Pottery Barn as well. I think it was called the scroll tile rug in gray, and I forget the size. I think it might be like a 10 by 12. So it's the perfect size for the table. You could have a little bit bigger rug and have it hang out past the table more, but we wanted to leave like these walkways because the table is so big. We wanted to leave room to walk on the sides of it without any carpet potentially tripping you up. So that's that. And then I will show you on the table. We also got this at Pottery Barn. Basically, this entire room is Pottery Barn. Well, not basically. This entire room is Pottery Barn stuff. We got this big tray here, and it looked really pretty. At Christmas time, I had it filled with like ornaments and jingle bells and just all kinds of stuff. It looked really cute, but I have not figured out how I want to decorate it yet for just kind of normal everyday stuff. So that's why it's empty at the moment. And then over here is some artwork. Again, Pottery Barn. I think they were called the City Sketch prints or something like that. They're just really cool. They're canvas. They lay flush to the wall, which is nice. And that's what they look like there. I'll just kind of show you up close. We think they're really neat. We get a lot of comments, a lot of compliments on them. Whenever people come over and see them, everybody, I can't talk. Everybody's like, wow, I really like those. So they're pretty nice. And then last but not least, we have this giant mirror up here, also from Pottery Barn. I do not know what it's called, but it weighs a ton. This mirror was, oh, I forget the weight now. I want to say it was over 100 pounds. It's like really, really heavy. It took 2 guys to hang it, and then Paul helping too. So anyway, they got it up. It's beautiful. We love it. So that is the dining room and the table we had been waiting for. Okay, next thing.
We're back by the fire.
We're still by the fire. That clip you just saw, I actually filmed after we were done talking.
Oh, it's like
the magic of YouTube editing.
It's like she went forward in time or something.
I did.
What are the lotto numbers forward in time?
I don't know, but we're not playing it anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so next segment is going to be fun. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
It's what's in the Tiffany bag. The Tiffany bag. We don't know what's in the Tiffany bag.
It's funny, we've had that for about a year.
This is a funny story. So those of you that have been watching since we did our house, like all our home videos, move-in and stuff, when we closed on the house, I went to pick up the mailbox keys, and the builder, the sales office people brought this giant Tiffany's bag out to me. Look how big it is. And we never opened it.
Could be anything in there.
And you guys, this is awful. I put it in my closet. I'm like, well, we'll get to that, but I want to film it. And then we just like forgot.
Kept putting it off, went on break.
Yeah. So anyway, we've never opened it. I'm going to show you proof that we've never opened it, but we're going to open it with you guys today because surprisingly, we get a lot of comments about what was in the Tiffany's bag.
We don't know yet.
We don't know. We're going to find out together. It's heavy.
Cool.
Okay, here's proof that we haven't opened it.
It's the Tiffany diamond.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Our house was expensive, but it wasn't expensive enough for them to buy us a Tiffany diamond. Okay.
I'd say a Tiffany. I said the Tiffany.
It's still wrapped in their beautiful bow, which I could never retie even if I tried. So. Yeah,
we've actually talked with Tiffany sales associates, and like that's one of the skills they learn first.
Yeah. If you're in Tiffany in New York, at Tiffany in New York, say hi to the salesperson, you. Hi, you, if you're watching. We're going to see you next month.
Yep.
She's great. Anyway, okay, what's in the Tiffany's box?
I don't know.
You want to undo the bow?
Sure.
Undo the bow. Oh, it's so sad. It was pretty. Okay,
Well,
here,
now,
you hold the box because I want to open the box. Should we tilt it a little so they can see? Don't drop whatever's in here. What's in here? Bubble wrap. Wouldn't that be funny if there was like nothing, not something Tiffany's in here?
There's something in here. I can feel weight.
Well, yeah, there's something heavy in here. But
hopefully it's not a donut, because that would be really old.
Ew.
I've got to go get donuts. I have to go get donuts.
Okay, I think that's everything.
Okay.
Oh, even very fancy. Even the bubble wrap has a little Tiffany & Company sticker.
Yeah, it's like Scotch tape.
Yeah, that says Tiffany Company.
Yeah.
You know that's going on a journal, right?
I didn't think about that. There you go.
I gotta pull it up. Careful because I'm keeping it. It's not coming off. You guys are like, okay, I'll just set it aside. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. It does have some weight.
Okay, we have a bowl.
2 pieces or is it more?
Wow, that's really pretty. So we have, like, you could put fruit in it. It would be a small fruit bowl.
Yeah.
This would be a great candy dish. Can you imagine that filled with, like, M&Ms? Do you know how many M&Ms you'd have to put in there? That's a big bowl for candy.
4,822.
We should go buy M&Ms and count and see if you were right. Okay, what does it say? Tiffany & Company, made in Germany.
Nice.
That's a beautiful bowl. So that is what was inside the box, this beautiful crystal bowl. I love the look on the side. I don't know if you can see from this far away.
It's really pretty.
But it's beautiful. So maybe we'll put this on our dining room table.
Oh yeah, cool.
So there you go. That's what was in the Tiffany's box. Now it's been opened. Cool. Do you love it?
I do. It's very nice.
So thank you to the builder for the present that we got in March.
Yep.
Okay.
It's our 1-year anniversary living in the house coming up soon. So, hey, if you wanted to buy a friend for the
March 31st. Yeah, you could buy a friend. Okay. I only have one last thing on here for now. So, like I said, if you guys had anything you wanted to know, it could be about PSToyReviews, Epic TCG, it could be about this channel, it could be about us personally, whatever. Leave the questions.
Our life is an open book if we decide to film it.
Kind of like Frozen. It's like an open door.
Yeah.
There's a song, isn't it?
There is.
I know some of you are singing it now.
I only know the Let It Go song, and I know that there's a song called Build a Snowman, but Frozen is not Paul's favorite movie.
But Paul's going where in February?
To see Frozen the musical on Broadway with Shannon. Because Paul loves Shannon.
That's right. Well, Shannon went to see Alice Cooper because Shannon loves Paul.
But Shannon had a good time.
I did. It was a good show. Yeah. You're going to have a good time too. Olaf might look at you.
He probably will. Olaf and I have a thing.
Okay, so that kind of brings me up to the last thing. which is Disney.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're talking about Frozen, and that's Disney.
Olaf looks at me every time at Epcot, the Frozen ride. We ride the little boat, and he looks right at me. It's like he's saying, "Hi, Paul," like as the boat goes by. He doesn't want to call me out by name because he doesn't want to make the other boat riders feel bad, but he's looking right at me.
You see what I have?
So if you're in the boat with me, sorry.
There's no chance he's looking at them. He's looking at you.
Yeah.
Simon's like, I'm looking at you. Don't you hear me crying?
Yeah.
Okay. We had talked about it in the last video that we were thinking about planning a Disney trip. We are still thinking about it, but we're a little closer to that.
Yeah, so it's funny, we started talking about that. We have, I don't know if we said this in the last video or not, but it's our 25th wedding anniversary this year. Pretty crazy. So just for those of you who are math nerds, or those of you who are wondering, Shannon.
Well, so it's a big
year.
It's a big year.
End of 2018.
A big year period.
Yeah.
So in December of last year, I turned 45.
That would be 2018.
Yep,
Okay.
2018. I turned 45.
May of 2019, I turned 45.
And then in April,
Cradle robber.
in April, we'll have been married 25 years.
Yep.
So yes, we got married young.
Yep.
Yes, we had kids young. Our oldest is 23.
Yep.
Our youngest just turned 20 yesterday.
Yes.
So we're no longer the parents of teenagers. Yet
That's right.
we're pretty young for that.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's an awesome feeling.
It is.
So, go us. Okay, so anyway, back to Disney.
Let me pat you on the back.
Yeah. So we don't take a whole lot of trips. Like we go to New York every year for Toy Fair, and that's a big trip for us.
And that's a business trip.
Yeah.
We do fun stuff too, but
that is definitely a business trip.
Yes.
And we got away for a couple days last year to Myrtle Beach, and we did do Disney
2 years ago.
So all of a sudden, it's sounding like we do travel a lot. But
usually
there are people that travel more than us. Let's just leave it at that.
For the past couple years, we've traveled for just a vacation once a year.
Yeah.
Prior to that, for about 5 or so years before that, I don't think we really went anywhere because it had been like 5 years since we'd been to the beach.
That's true.
So anyway,
That's true. So
we're making up for lost
we
time.
had a vacation credit coming up.
That's right. Well, and to be fair, we went to Disney 2.5 years ago. It'll be 3 years by the time we go again this year.
Yeah.
We had gone and we'd said, that's it, we're not going to Disney for a while again. And then we had an opportunity come up where we realized Paul's family would love to go to Disney too. So
we wanted to make that happen.
Yeah, we wanted to make that happen. So we went back the following year, even though that had originally not been a plan.
Yeah,
and it was fantastic.
We had a great time. Great
trip, great time. But then that trip, we're like, that's it.
Yeah.
We're not doing Disney again for a while.
So we stayed away for a year. So again, go us. # willpower.
Disney is the one that should be sponsoring us.
Yeah, it really should. So anyway,
a fast pass would be nice.
Yeah.
Let me get on Pandora. You know, we've never ridden anything in Pandora. Sorry, we haven't ridden the Flights of Passage ride in Pandora.
So I'm going to bring up a topic in just a second after we're done. Shannon didn't know I was going to do this, and I didn't know I was going to do this either, which is normally how my life goes.
Yeah.
So we have gone back and forth about whether we're going to do something big for our 25th anniversary.
Because we don't normally celebrate anniversaries or birthdays big.
We just don't.
He spoils me all year long.
Yeah, and she spoils me too. So it's just kind of like, the day comes around, we say happy birthday or happy anniversary, but we don't do like anything big.
But our friends are pressuring us.
Yeah, I feel pressured. Anyway.
It's your 25th. You have to do something.
So we're not going to do anything like we're not traveling on our anniversary because that's going to be in April. But we got a promotional email from Disney where they want us to come down and look at some vacation properties. Not teasing.
No.
where they're offering free dining. So we may end up doing that because we've done those deals before. They do actually work out and make financial sense. We will
for us.
For us.
They don't for everybody, but for us they do.
We would be going down before Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens up, so before those crowds go in. But we get to see Toy Story.
Yeah, which we've never seen.
Which we've never seen. So we're still trying to finalize that and see if we're going to do that or not. We'll keep you posted.
Okay.
But anyway, so stayed away from Disney last year. But the time that we went with my parents, had a really bad experience one time. I've never mentioned this on the channel, and I don't talk about bad stuff because we, not that bad stuff never happens to us, but but we try and keep it very positive. And Shannon's like over here trying to keep a smile on her face.
I'm trying to think what he's going to say. I think I know what he's going to say.
So I'm just going to tell you, I'm cool not talking about it, but
you have to because you brought it up.
No, I will make a separate video. I'll make a separate. If you guys would like to hear about that, leave comments.
So you're just going to make a trash video?
No, I'll present the case fairly because honestly, I may be overreacting, and I'm curious to know. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a video. I don't care about your comments anymore.
That's awfully rude. People are gonna make a video about you. Can you believe that Paul guy?
No, I'm totally teasing.
I feel like you need to give them a hint as to what the subject matter is, so they can know if they want to hear about that or not.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I will make a video on it, but I would like to hear your comments as well.
Okay.
I'm trying to get Shannon's reaction. I'm waiting to hear her comments. I feel like there's some comments gonna happen. Remember,
after the camera turns off.
I gotta get donuts. Your sprinkled donut is.
I know, and we need to wrap this up because we have to leave to go to church.
Yeah.
And he has to buy donuts for the whole Sunday school class. So.
Okay. So anyway, I have this image in my mind, and historically, Disney has been the best company at customer service and providing great experiences. And I feel like they fell way short of the mark on a certain instance. Shannon knows what I'm talking about. The last time that we were there. To the point where I actually did say something to them to give them a chance to fix the problem, and I feel like they just totally brushed it off. So I will tell you in detail about that because honestly, I'm curious. The only reason why I'm saying I do want to film the video is I may just be overreacting. I may have an unrealistic expectation of service. And I'm curious, and I'm kind of curious to know.
I don't feel he's overreacting. Actually, after we told the bed bug story, which had nothing to do with Disney.
Yeah, it was totally different. Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah.
After we told that story, there were actually quite a few comments talking about how they would have blasted the place, or that we handled it much nicer than they would have or thought we would have. So I don't think you're overreacting. Paul and I are really easygoing when it comes to things, and we allow a lot of grace because we need a lot of grace ourselves.
Yep.
So anyway,
I do at least. Anyway, so I will do that video, but I'm curious to know your opinions on that. If you think there's some things I should mention, shouldn't mention, please leave those comments so I can kind of make the video a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit better because I'm not interested in just trashing them or anything, but I am kind of curious to know, are my expectations unrealistic? They may be. They may just be. I may have unrealistic expectations.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Obviously, none of it was bad enough that would keep us away.
True.
Because we're going back again.
We're thinking about going back, so
Okay.
We love that.
We love Disney.
We do.
We absolutely love Disney. So if you guys are Disney nerds, thumbs up to you.
Yep.
Okay, so I think that's it for this video. I have no idea how long we talked. I feel like it was a lot longer than I had planned for.
Long enough for my face to become sweaty from the fire.
Yeah.
The fan is cooling the sweat.
It's a really weird combination having this hot fire. It's not just like a fireplace. It has the blower on it, so it's actually blowing the heat out into the room. So we have that hot fire blowing on us and the ceiling fan coming this way blowing cold air, so it's kind of odd.
It's like wearing a vest where your chest is covered and warm, but your sleeves, you have no sleeves, so your arms are cool and breezy.
Is that what it's like?
Yeah.
I was thinking more like we're in the desert and the frozen tundra at the same time, somehow. Our backside's in the desert, our front side's in the frozen tundra.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So leave any questions, comments, things you want us to discuss. It might even be something like, what's your thought on music, or what do you think about this band, or talk more about that. I don't know. Whatever you guys would like Paul to ramble about.
Ramblings with Paul on Tuesdays.
Fireside ramblings with Paul.
Yeah. I'm going to transition very, very well into a home.
He's planning on getting Alzheimer's or something, so he can just go sit in a home and have no filter, which is going to be terrifying if that ever happens. And we're not making fun. My we've spent a lot of time in nursing homes because
Around
of
people.
our parents that have had issues. So when you spend a lot of time seeing sad, you have to like have a little humor to kind of balance it. So
Yeah.
so he's making plans.
You have not lived until you have been aggressively hit on by a 78-year-old lady with your wife standing right there next to you.
If you guys want to hear
There's
that
no
story,
filter.
let us know. I told Paul, you know what, hun, you go for it.
Thanks, babe.
If you want to hear that story, let us know. And it has nothing to do with her age. It was more the no filter that she had.
She had no filter.
Because,
it was gone. Which is how mine's going to be.
If you want to hear that story, let us know in the comments. All right, we're going to wrap this up and leave so he can go get donuts. And we will see you guys next time.
See you later.
Bye.